basically forgiveness, before we start the meditation, it's so important because it's refreshing. I mean, if you think about forgiveness, thank you, Luisa. Uh, when you think about forgiveness, it says, if I will have to tell people or teach about one subject that it's a game changer, it will be most probably forgiveness. Why is that? Because you give room for something new to happen. You give a chance for something new to happen. It's almost like a person sitting on playing cards. You have to exchange the card for a better card. You gotta give away the old card for the new one to come in. So if we hold on to being right, or I'm hurt, you hurt me, life hurt me, I don't know, I did something wrong and I cannot forgive myself, those things not allow me to experience something new. Now, I know that the truth and justice play big roles in human life, but sometimes seeking the truth and seeking justice push away the ability to experience something new. So, what we want to gain from today is our ability to simply opening ourselves for something new. But the new things cannot come into my life until I will be ready to let go of the old things that no longer serve me, whatever issue that I have. So we're going to work on 3 levels of forgiveness. Okay, I'm going to guide you through that. And the first forgiveness will be based on forgiving a higher force. You can call it God, nature, whatever it is. Second level of forgiveness, we will work on forgiving another human being who hurt you. And the third, which is the deepest and the hardest one to practice, is forgive yourself. If something you think you did wrong, told yourself or others. I will give you a chance to share with your friends so you can invite more people online. And as we all feel like we are ready to go, we're going to start working on your breathing step by step. Remember that the body is divided to energy. So the belly buttons right here is the area of what we call the gut feeling, where you feel your things. But it's also the area of holding on to the past and not letting go for a lot of good reason. And for that reason, what you want to do, you want to put 2 fingers just above the belly buttons and have a sensation there. Start to feel something going on there. Some people put the hand, some people put their hand like that. You can feel comfortable. You can keep your eyes open or eyes closed. It doesn't matter, I mean, the reason we closing our eyes, because when you close your eyes, you can see more than if your eyes are open. All right, ready to go? Here we go. Please inhale and exhale 3 times. Good. I would like to guide you with me. We're going to go together to a beautiful park, green. There's a beautiful tree in the middle of that park. And the fruits are beautiful as well. Beautiful oranges. Smells so good. You can smell the oranges from far away. The color is orange. You can imagine the flavor. Look at that tree. Do not touch the fruit, please. Good. Now, we're going away to the park, toward the area that looked like a desert. As we're walking in the desert, for a short time, focus on your breathing as you walk. We find a little cave. I want you to go into that cave. Do not go too deep, just to the area where you can still see your own hands. When you arrive there, I want you to sit down and relax. Focus on your breathing. I want you to ask your mind, when was it when you felt that life was not fair to you? And you might blame God, the galaxy, nature. I want you to be able to forgive that higher force. And when I say forgive, understand that on the bigger picture point of view, whatever you went through, from the galaxy point of view, nature, or God, it was the best thing that can happen to you. Almost like when you go into pain, as the dentist take care of you, it's good for you, but it's still painful. So I want you to understand that the pain is there and might be a loss. But I want you to forgive, and the way that you know that you forgive is when you find out that that was actually the best thing that could ever happen to you. Please be in that frame of mind. Now, ask yourself, what is the lesson from that event? As we go on with our life, we are now going to get out of that cave. We're going to sit outside of that cave. Sit down. I know it's a dirt. You can see the park, green park and the tree from far, far away. Let's think about now one person who hurt our feeling, who hurt us, who took from us, who cheated us, who did something that is really not great. I want to forgive that person because I want that heaviness be removed from my life. And by doing so, I'm opening space, room for refreshing good news and new people that come into my life to make my life much greater than the way it is now. So please now, opening your hand and say in your mind that you're open to receive the love from all the new people you're going to meet. The condition is one. You gotta forgive for all the situation and people that hurt you in the past. Please focus only on one person. Forgive them so you can move on to the next level. Very similar to the hot air balloon. When you release the sack of sand, it can climb. Now we're coming to the major part of forgiveness. As we move from the desert back to the park, I want you to lean on this beautiful orange tree, sit on the beautiful grass. That land is a cliff that watch over the ocean. As you can see the ocean in the sky, meaning on the horizon. And now come the time to forgive yourself. The reason I say that's the toughest thing, because as you become mature in spirituality, you realize that whatever happened to you, it's only up to you. And a lot of time we're doing mistake, and it's for that reason very difficult to forgive ourselves as we evolve spiritually. But remember, you want to move on with your soul, refresh your soul. You gotta forgive yourself. So think about a choice that you made, that you know it was the wrong thing. And you knew that if you would make another choice, life would be much better. I want you to forgive yourself for the wrong choice you made. Please, focus on your breathing, and if you need to cry, the tears are a releasing of energy from the upper world. So if you need to cry, let the tears go out, come out. As you are in the process of forgiving yourself, I want you to go down to the ocean. The water is so flat, no wave. I want you to see your face reflecting the water. I want you to wash your face with this beautiful cold water of the ocean until you look at the face that smile back at you and say, whatever you went through, it was the best thing that can ever happen to you. Your mistake was necessary for you to discover who you are right now. So forgive yourself for the mistake you did. This is one of the most beautiful moments of your life. Forgiving yourself will get you to the highest level of life, the highest level in a relationship, business, health. Everything's changed when a person starts forgiving themselves. You're less angry, you're less upset, you don't crush yourself. Everything is just beautiful. Forgive yourself and love yourself. Inhale and exhale 3 times. Then slowly, slowly open your eyes. Now, I'm sure that some of you ask yourself, yeah, sound good to forgive ourselves. How do we do it? Are we just saying I'm sorry to me? And the answer is yes. All what you gotta do is just say, I'm sorry to myself. Yes, I chose the wrong relationship. I was involved with the wrong people. It was something that I need to learn. Very simple, like a child, like a baby who touched the hot stove. Painful, but there's no other way that we can learn that the difference between right or wrong. The way you know right from wrong, you have to experience wrong. And then you will be open to experience right. So forgiveness, if I would have to say the one lesson of spiritual lessons in a human life, is to forgive the universe, people, and the hardest one, yourself. When I look at myself, when I'm doing this meditation, as I mentioned it in my book in chapter 2, and it wasn't easy for me to forgive myself in the first place, but I find out when I'm doing it, there's more business opportunity, there's more friends who come to my life, there's more people. It's just so beautiful. Everything is just working out exactly in the best way. And as you grow spiritually, you're going to find out that you don't need to forgive people who hurt you or the universe. You're going to realize something very unique. You know what you're going to realize? That everything that went wrong in your life happened because you just made the wrong choices. And then come the third part of the meditation, forgiving myself. And when you forgive yourself, oh, then life began like to be like perfect. Because when you forgive yourself, there is so much room for so many things. So if there is a message that I want to share with everybody today, especially in the full moon tonight, gotta forgive yourself. Gotta forgive yourself. This is the best thing that you could do. It doesn't matter what you did. And we all did mistake. You know, Oscar Wilde, I don't know if you know this writer, used to say, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. So if you feel you are a sinner, you did a lot of mistake, okay, I understand that. But you have a future. And if you feel that you are a saint now and you are great, you have a past, you have issue. You got to forgive yourself if you want to move on with life. I want to wish all of you happy full moon tonight. I'm going to go live around 6 with the lecture. I love you very much. And I hope you take this video and you go to wherever you're comfortable and start practice this video again and again. Normal meditation of forgiveness take about 35 minutes. I just want to give you the synopsis so you can play with it. If you have any question, that will be the right time. Thank you, Kanti. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Thank you. You have all been wonderful to us, more than I can even imagine that human being can be to another human being. I cannot tell you how much love you are giving us. There's this endless amount of love. I love you very much. And I just hope that we can hug each other. That's what I'm missing. I didn't hug a person for 9 months. This is kind of unusual for me. So the hugging is kind of missing. Virtual hug and virtual kiss on the cheek. Oh, somebody asked me a question. How can we forgive ourselves when I'm experiencing anxiety? Well, anxiety is part of the thing that somebody need to check themselves. Of course, if it's a medical thing that we have to check with the doctors, it's something, certain balance that we need to take care of the brain, physical brain, like somebody need to lose weight. You know, it's a very simple thing. It's a physical thing. But what is anxiety, if we need to define it by psychologists? The alarm went off over a fear that I have. So the fear that I'm experiencing is something I have to take care of it. It would be very difficult to go ahead and forgive when I'm in fear all day long. So I recommend to go see a professional and take care of it first. Or get a coach or get a guru, get somebody you feel comfortable with. I'm answering Kanati, am I right? Right? Yeah, so gotta see somebody who can help you with that, because that can be really helpful. So forgiveness is a very important thing, but of course if you live all your life in anxiety and fear, you no longer think about forgiveness, you think survival. And when you think survival, it's very difficult to start thinking about forgiveness. I hope I answered your question. I didn't answer really your question, I just directed you what to do about anxiety before you work on forgiveness. Thank you, all of you, Marcelo, and everybody. May God bless you. And if there is a question, do not be shy to text us. And if somebody need my help with coaching on any area or Debbie's help, please ask us and we will be there for you. Toda rabba. Thank you.